Room 2110, I knocked off.
This week was intense. I completely immersed myself into preparing for prelims. I first started up with economy and I finished Vivek Singh's book. So, keeping in mind last minute revision, I also made along some short notes for my last minute revision for economy. I finished them up and I also finished some MCQs which have been given by Vivek Singh himself. And I absolutely love this quote which said, if you pray for the rain, you have to be able to deal with the mud too. It's a part of it. So this was the second day in my study center when I did geography, and the next day, on the third day, I finished up some physical geography along with some MCQs from NCRT. Now, after a rigorous and draining week at the study center, today I decided to study from home. I started my day a little early today. I made some lemongrass tea for myself and stretched a bit and then sat down to study. There's so much to cover. Prelims is just 37 days away and UPSC has such a vast syllabus. In my last video, I showed you I've been studying anywhere between 12 to 15 hours a day, just trying to complete some leftover portions of the syllabus along with timely scheduled revisions. And don't forget the mocks and the PYQs. I have got a handful on my plate, I'm telling you. Before getting into the drill, I knew that the only thing that will work in this journey would be perseverance and consistency. UPSC is in fact my childhood dream, and that is the one thing that fuels me to keep persevering and keep pushing. I'm 100% sure if you work for something you're entirely dedicated to, you will find a way to stick to it. So I just got done with my ancient Indian history slot. I studied this for the first half of the day. It has a lot of terms and dry knowledge, which I think is best if you study first thing in the morning. I have been doing value addition from Upinder Singh, this one. I've had this book since my graduation degree from Stephens in History Honours, and I do have old notes from this book, but I don't think they suffice for the UPSC exam, and I've been only specially reading certain topics, most importantly the Buddhism and Jainism topic, and I've also used a lot of various internet resources including our channels of Telegram and YouTube videos where I have made my own 2 pages handwritten notes for Buddhism and Jainism and some different terms like economic terms of the ancient India. Hi guys, so I'm done with my study session from 8 a.m. to 1 p.m. It's time for lunch, and before that I'm going to have some gummies which help my gut stay healthy. So I have with me these What'supWellness gut health gummies. This company also featured on Shark Tank, and my best friend recommended me to have these gummies, and ever since then I've had no major problem regarding my gut. So when you open this box like this, you get a lot of candy wrapped gummies. These come like this. Now they look like candies, and I just open them up like so. Take out the Alfonso flavored gummy and I just pop it into my mouth. It's as easy as that. Now I know many of us usually skip breakfast considering the heavy burden we have on our heads because we're religiously preparing for competitive exams like UPSC. But we have to keep in mind that our health matters. Now with these gummies you get probiotics worth 10 servings of Greek yogurt, and that's a lot. And personally for me, these gummies have worked great because they contain both probiotics and prebiotics. Now as a UPSC aspirant, I'll tell you the difference. So probiotics are beneficial bacteria and prebiotics are the food that the beneficial bacteria called probiotics feeds on. So probiotics usually end up eating prebiotics, and you need both of them to keep your gut microbiota healthy. Now in 5 weeks of taking these gummies, you'll see visible differences for yourself.
These gummies have quality ingredients like bacillus coagulans, lactulose, FOS, aloe vera, and amla. Please make sure you include a healthy, high-fiber diet, you drink a lot of water and stay hydrated, and avoid refined sugar and oil to keep your gut microbiota very, very healthy, and for these gummies to work wonders along with a very good healthy lifestyle. Now, let's get back to studies.
So I'm studying polity in this session, and yes, do let me know in the comments why you are pursuing UPSC, and if not UPSC, then whichever exam or career you're working towards, what keeps you guys going? I'm really curious to know. And also, I plan to continue studying for 12 to 15 hours a day from now on with 7 to 8 hours of sleep. Sometimes, no matter how well you plan your study targets, our targets do not get completed or ticked off. Mostly because we underestimate the time needed to digest the information, or sometimes it is because we overstep boundaries and make very unachievable targets. All this creates a lot of negativity, self doubt, and we go into a loop of overthinking, assuming various outcomes and consequences. During such times, I try very hard to control my thoughts and trick my brain into thinking that all is well. I do everything from talking to my parents and friends, trying to do a self pep talk, and I also make sure I follow a calming routine that helps me sleep well at night with some clarity so that I can start afresh the next day. I enjoy making some herbal tea while I'm at it, and I also take these stress relief supplements from What'supWellness. These gummies contain L-theanine, a compound that's well known for easing anxiety, stress, and insomnia. They also contain passion flower, chamomile, and sage extracts. All of these help in inducing relaxation and promoting mental balance. Also, just to let you know, these stress relief gummies do not contain any artificial colors, no preservatives, are gluten and gelatin free, and 100% vegan. If you wish to purchase these gummies, check their website out. It is what'supwellness.in. They have a wide range of products. I chose gut health and stress relief because I personally face those issues. You guys can explore more products if you want to. Along with some tea and supplements, I make sure I write down my thoughts in my personal diary, blurt out all the stuff that has been bothering me. Sometimes it seems overwhelming to put down your thoughts on a piece of paper, but trust me, when you put pen to paper, it instantly helps. You get a sudden sense of calm, and even though you know you have problems, you get a little bit of extra power and motivation to deal with them.